Welcome back to USA Coins, the channel where history and hidden treasure collide. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and incredibly valuable world of the 1974 Roosevelt dime, a coin that, on the surface, seems like ordinary pocket change, but one specific dime from this year and mint is rumored to have fetched, get ready, a jaw-dropping $46 million. Yes, you heard that right. $46 million. But how could a dime, worth just 10 cents, be valued higher than some private jets, mansions, or even rare paintings? The answer lies in a tale full of mystery, minting mistakes, hidden history, and jaw-dropping rarity. So grab your magnifying glass, maybe even check your pocket change, and let's uncover the fascinating story of the 1974 Roosevelt dime. Before we talk about 1974 specifically, we have to rewind the tape a bit, back to the year 1946. That's when the Roosevelt dime was first introduced. It replaced the Mercury dime and was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away just the year before in 1945. Why Roosevelt? Well, FDR wasn't just any president, he was a symbol of hope during the Great Depression and World War II. But more personally, he had a strong connection to the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, which he himself battled. So it made perfect sense to immortalize him on the 10-cent coin. Since then, the Roosevelt dime has been struck continuously, with some years producing tens millions coins, and others, as we're about to discover, creating just a few rarities that would change numismatic history forever. Now fast forward to 1974. The country was in the middle of political turmoil. President Richard Nixon was just months away from resigning due to the Watergate scandal. Inflation was on the rise. Gas prices were surging. And while all this was going on, the United States Mint continued producing coins, dimes, quarters, nickels, in Denver, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. The 1974 Roosevelt dime was minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark. That year, over 500 million of these dimes were produced, so most people wouldn't think twice about tossing one into a vending machine. But what if I told you that somewhere in that sea coins, something went very wrong, or maybe very right? Here's where things get interesting. Rumors have circulated for years about a 1974 Roosevelt dime struck on a copper-nickel-clad planchet but somehow possessing unusual characteristics, features like a mirror-like proof surface, or even anomalies that suggest it was struck using proof dies intended only for special collector coins. But that's just the beginning. One particular specimen, according to some insider reports and auction rumors, is said to be a unique misstrike or experimental coin that was never meant to leave the mint. And yet, somehow, it did. The result? A single dime, ordinary in size, weight, and appearance to the naked eye, but once examined by experts, it revealed such astonishing rarity and unexplained origins that collectors went wild. Some even claim that a private collector from Asia paid a mind-blowing $46 million to acquire the piece in an off-the-books, ultra-private transaction. Now, the U.S. Mint has never officially confirmed this. But among numismatists, the people who eat, sleep, and breathe coins, the legend of the $46 million dime continues to grow. Could it be true? Could such a coin exist? Well, stranger things have happened in the world of coin collecting. Let's break it down. Here's what can send the value of a Roosevelt dime into the stratosphere: mint errors, double strikes, off-center strikes, wrong planchets, or proof coins struck at the wrong mint, low survival numbers. If only a few exist, collectors will pay big to own one. Condition: a coin graded MS 67 or higher, especially with full bands on the torch, can command huge prices. History or mystery: a coin with a mysterious backstory or undocumented minting adds intrigue. Private demand: some ultra-wealthy collectors will pay outrageous sums for the right coin, regardless of book value. The $46 million 1974 dime, if it truly exists, would likely tick all these boxes. Okay, let's bring things back down to earth for a second. The average 1974 Roosevelt dime, in circulated condition, is worth about 10 to 25 cents. Not exactly a fortune. But if it's uncirculated and graded by PCGS or NGC at MS 66 or higher, you could fetch $10 to $50, maybe even more depending on eye appeal. the real money comes in at the top end. A full band's 1974 D dime graded MS-68 could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if it's certified by a top-tier grading company, but that mysterious, nearly mythical dime, the one with rumored proof-like qualities, a bizarre origin, and possible off-metal composition, that's in a league of its own. Now here's the part that gets people checking their couch cushions. Could you find a multi-million-dollar dime? Well, technically, yes. It's possible. Rare coins slip into circulation more often than people realize. There have been cases of extremely valuable coins, like the 1969 double-die penny or the 2004 D Wisconsin quarter with an extra leaf, showing up in pocket change. If you happen to find a 1974 D dime that looks unusual, especially one with a mirror-like finish, odd coloration, or anything out of the ordinary, don't spend it. Instead, get it evaluated by a professional grader. Because who knows? You just might be holding the next multi-million-dollar mystery. The story of the 1974 D Roosevelt dime is more than just a tale of potential millions. It's a symbol of why people love coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt, the stories embedded in each coin, and the possibility that a small piece of metal might hold unimaginable value. Whether the $46 million dime is real or not, its legend keeps collectors curious, inspired, and always searching. And sometimes, that's what treasure hunting is really all about. So keep your eyes open, your magnifiers ready, and your curiosity alive, because the next coin that changes your life could be sitting in your pocket right now. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into rare coins, shocking values, and numismatic mysteries, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to USA Coins, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. And hey, have you ever seen a strange-looking 1974 D dime? Or do you have a story about finding rare coins? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Some just happen to be worth millions. Stay curious, coin hunters. I'll see you in the next one. Would you like a thumbnail idea or title suggestions for this video too?